What's up? It's MC Popsicle. I've been in Facebook jail. I think the government's looking for me right now because I said some stuff they didn't like in my last review. But I'm back at it again. I found a movie that they don't want you to see, that no one's ever seen. It was never in theaters. It was never released on DVD, nor VHS, nor anywhere. This is a 1984 movie called Nothing Lasts Forever, starring Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. I have to be quick, because I think a sniper is looking for me. What's up, party people? It's MC Popsicle. And welcome to a brand new, long-awaited episode of Weird Movies. So, I was in Facebook jail for like a month. I'm glad that's finally over. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to talk about this movie. I've been so excited about this. So I found out in 1984 there was a movie that was made by Lorne Michaels, the guy that made Saturday Night Live, and it never got released. It was called Nothing Lasts Forever. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi was supposed to be in it, but he died like weeks before they started filming, so everybody was super sad when it happened, but it never got released, and no one knows why. They think it's because, see, the movie is styled to look really old, like it looks like it's from like the 40s or something, and it was the most realistic looking, supposed to be old movie that I've ever seen. It looked really old. I kept having to check how old it was because it looked so good. It's so old. Like, so they made it, and then they used some parts of movies from old movies, and they think that that's how they got into legal trouble and why they could never release it. So it's just been, it was super hard to find. It got, like, I had to go through so much to watch this. But anyway, so it starts out, and there's this kid, and he's in Europe, like traveling abroad, and he wants to be an artist. So he talks to this Swedish architect in a train, and he seems like a magical kind of dude, the architect. So he talks to the artist and makes the kid know that that's what he wants to be. So he comes back to the United States, but the government has completely taken over the United States, and there's something called the Port Authority, and they have the whole country on lockdown. They have these like speakers everywhere, and they control everybody and tell them when to go to sleep, what to do. And you have to take a test, like a placement test. So the kid takes the test saying he wants to be an artist, but he has no portfolio, so they say that he can't do it, and that he's not allowed to be an artist. So he's really sad and dejected because he's moved everywhere. Like, he's moved to New York to do this, and the placement test puts him as like a traffic cop. So he's working for the Port Authority, and his boss is Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd just gives him a gun. He says, push these buttons, make sure the people that drive by have the right plates. If they don't, push this button and everybody will stop. If they don't stop, shoot them. So he hates the job. He's scared to have a gun. He doesn't want a gun. But Dan Aykroyd like forces him to use it. So after he gets off work, he sees this hobo, and he's eating his dinner. The kid is eating the dinner. So he gives his dinner to this hobo, and the hobo's like, you're a good person. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna show you something secret that nobody knows about. So the hobo takes him underground, and there's a whole city of these like hobos, and they have all these computers and stuff, and they're like running the world. They are the Port Authority, and nobody knows that. So they tell him, because you are kind, we're gonna help you. We're gonna send you to the moon, and when you get to the moon, you'll get to see all these like different kinds of people and stuff. There are cities up there, and that'll help you be an artist. So the kid's like, no way. Really? Okay. So they send him to this bus, and Bill Murray's driving the bus, and Bill Murray is like the captain, and he takes him on the bus, and the bus starts picking up and flies and goes to the moon. So when he gets to the moon, there are all these different like cool like civilizations. There's like hula dancers, and there's like all this crazy stuff going on. And like they let him go shopping, and they want him to like promote peace there or something. So he goes, he sees all these crazy things, but he falls in love with this girl. And so he starts fraternizing with the inhabitants of the moon. So they get mad, and they send him back down to Earth. They like throw him off the moon, and he like falls all the way down and lands back on Earth. But because he went to the moon, he's somehow qualified to be an artist now for some reason. I don't know. It was weird. It was a very weird movie. The novelty of knowing how few people have seen it was neat. This is actually the first video review of this film at all. Like, I looked on Rotten Tomatoes, there are no critics that have reviewed it. I'm like the first one. So y'all are a part of history right now, and I am too. So that's really exciting. That's really cool. If you can find it, I would say watch it just because it's neat. Like, it's cool, it's interesting, it's very weird. It wasn't like funny, it was like absurd. It was kind of like absurdist humor. It was just strange. And, but it was neat, very hard to find. I can't tell you how I found it, but it was very hard. But if you get a chance, watch it. But I don't know when you'll get a chance to watch it. So I'm telling you right now what happens. But it was cool. I feel really neat about getting to be the first person to review this. So please share this. Shout out to my sponsors, Fanny Supply Company. I'm gonna put a link in the description. You can get an awesome fanny pack like this. It comes with like a ski mask. It's really cool. Also, one of my other new sponsors is StickerYeti.com, and they made me these really cool stickers. So you can order those from me. Just hit me up in the theater page or on my personal page, and you can buy these. Also, there you can get MC Popsicle brand bracelets, and those are only $10, and they glow in the dark, and they're really cool. So shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to US Leak Detection. If you have a pool or a jacuzzi or anything like that, and you want to get it fixed, hit them up. Also, add me on Instagram, MC_Popsicle. I'd really appreciate it, and please share this video. It's been an honor getting to review this, and it was really fun, and I'm excited. So thank you guys very much, and add me, follow me, and be a part of the Frozen family. Peace out, my dudes.